I'm Coach Jeremie Hart, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sports Like Talk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the wins go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, say go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT Nation, what it do, fam? Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. That's right. This is a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. It is season 4, the best year so far that we've ever had, and it is the year of the Mamba. That's right. KT and I, we are going all across this country, and we are finding rising superstars in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. That's what I need everybody to do. I need you to throw up the hearts. That's right. We're going to be taking hearts today, ladies and gentlemen. We in our own backyard with the Dallas native. He carries South Garland. He put the city on his back before, after eclipsing a 10-year professional career, busting heads all across this globe. He is now backing men's college basketball, and right back here in our backyard at SMU. This is what we need, Mustang Nation. Make some noise for one of your very own. I need Highland Park to be jumping right now for one of your very own. Let's give it up for the assistant coach, the recruiting coordinator, Coach Jeremie. What's up, Coach Hart? What's up, Coach Hart?
Hey, man, that was a heck of an introduction, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, we appreciate you, man. We so excited today. Welcome to the show, Coach Hart. Welcome to all of our new listeners and all of our family, friends and family that's watching the show today. Welcome to the show. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. I'm gonna put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the You Got Next logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh. All facts, no cap. The head coach KT Cam. It feels good. Yeah. How you feeling today, man?
Well, I was gonna sing the Jay-Z chorus. Ain't no love in the heart of the city, but you beat me to singing. So
I love that. I love that.
Kind of threw me off. But B. Jones, I'm doing great. But I want to congratulate Coach and SMU. They just had a big signing, B.
You gonna kick it off with that already? We
gotta go ahead and say this, man. They got Jermaine O'Neal Jr.
Yes.
He just committed. So, man, Coach, congratulations.
All right, Coach, let's get the show rolling. Let's start it off with our favorite segment, the moment of truth. That's right, Coach. This is an icebreaker where we're about to learn something different, something new about you. The game is 2 truths and a lie. Super simple. Kevin and I will have 60 seconds. You'll tell us 3 facts about yourself, and we'll have a minute to try to figure out which one of these facts is not the truth. We'll try to deliberate. Now, I'll tell you ahead of time, for those of you who have high expectations, Kevin and I are not good at this game. So pipe down. Settle down a little bit. But we gonna get this one today, Kevin. Oh, give me 5, KT. Come on, man. Come on, show me something. There we go. Boom. Yeah, now stay off my boy, Jermaine O'Neal. All right, here we go, Coach Hart. Let's go. Give us your 3 facts.
All right, my 3 facts. My number 1 fact is I've been married for 8 years. My number 2 fact is me and my wife have 6 kids, and we have a son that's in the NBA. My number 3 fact, so I'm from South Dallas.
Well, Lord have mercy. So I know he's a Dallas native, KT. The kid in the NBA is throwing me off, man.
They said 6 kids, though, B.
Kids. He's got 6 kids. I wish I could name them all. I couldn't memorize all their names, but he's got 6. I was going to ask him about the 6 kids later in the show, about his marriage and how how his family deal with a coach who's gone all the time. So we were going to talk about that as kind of the family side, but Kevin,
one's in the NBA.
I think that's the cap. I think that's the cap, Kevin. I think he's been married 8 years. I think he got 6 years.
Oh, yeah, I hope 8 years you got 6 kids. Goodness.
No, my wife had 3 boys when we met, and I had 3 girls when we met. So
okay, still
yeah, that's still a lot. Okay, so
no doubt.
Yeah, let's go with 2. Let's go option B.
I'm gonna say that you don't have a kid. Well, wait a minute, KT. He just said that kid was met. Oh my God! See, you gave me.
Yeah. So he may have.
He in the NBA. Come on, Kevin. We ain't got like 2 seconds left, man. Which one you feeling? I'm gonna say that.
Let's go, B.
You know what? I'm gonna say that they ain't been married 8 years. Coach, you haven't been married 8 years. 8 years ago, you was playing on the international circuit. You were getting buckets 8 years ago. You ain't had time to get married at that time. So, Coach, we're gonna say number 1 is a lie. Coach, which one was the lie?
Man, you almost had it, man. You should have went with your first mind.
Oh.
Me and my wife we made 8 years yesterday. And we don't have a kid in the NBA.
You know what? I knew he had no kid in no NBA. You know how hard it is to make it to the NBA, Coach. God, dog. He hit me with the okie doke, Kevin. He hit us with the okie doke. But you know what? It's all in entertainment. It's all in fun. I'll cry backstage. Don't worry about it. I'll get over it, but we're going to push through today. Coach, we about to have a crazy fun show. We're going to take them on the journey of your life. This is going to be a fun road trip down your story. So you know what we got to do before we take any road trip, Coach. Come on, Coach Hart. Lift up that right hand for us. Reach over your left shoulder. Grab that seatbelt and buckle up. Click. Clack, let's go. And check this out. As we get the radio right with the grooves flowing and the AC all nice and crispy and cold, we got to pay the bills. And that's right. What I mean by paying the bills, we got to ask everybody out there underneath the sound of my voice to help us to do something incredible. That's right. Take a local Dallas podcast and let's challenge the Titans. We need your help. We need your support. And you can do that by doing 4 free things. Won't cost you a penny. That's how simple and how momentous this can be. Number 1, hang out with us to the end of the show. That's simple. Keep it rolling. Go to the bathroom. Keep it rolling. Number 2, we need you to hit that like button like Coach Hart. He was hitting them buckets back in 2009. We need you to drop. We need you to drop them things so this show will bubble all the way up to the top. I'm talking about number 3. In order to have any successful team, you need teammates who are willing to share, who are willing to give the rock to somebody else who is in an opportune moment. So this is what we need you to do. Think about all your teammates in life, colleagues, coworkers, classmates. It don't matter who it is. And we need you to hit that share button and be the point guard of your friends and family and send this show out to us so we can tell them what's popping over here with the SMU men's program. We already been, if you've been watching the show, we've been at the women's program. So now it's time to put the men's program on the map. And then last but not least, number 4, that's right, you can't see me. Smash that subscribe button. Show your boys some love. Hey, subscribe to the SLT tribe. We got almost 700 episodes. Probably didn't hit that number by now. 4 years in the works. We got so many amazing shows. We're going to guarantee y'all 1,000% energy, night in, night out, and we ain't going to stop. Can't stop. I don't think I can use that reference no more, KT. You know what? I'm about to stop using that reference.
We're going to leave that one alone.
Get it? All right, Coach Hart. It's SMU going to hold us down. It's the Mustangs going to show us some love on this episode, Coach. They going to smash that subscribe button.
Yeah, man. We're going to get this thing out there. The Mustang Nation.
All right, y'all. Let's do it like we true to it on the count of 3. Show us some love. Smash that subscribe button in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, it's a party. Oh my goodness, Coach Hart. I still get that same level of energy every single time we do that. You know why? Because we got so many new people that's rocking with us. They showing us some love. They helping us to move this thing because we can't do it without y'all. So we thank y'all so much. So Coach Hart, we want everybody out there who's new to the family or who's just watching this episode to kind of roll call sign in and by putting an emoji in the chat. You tell us, Coach, what's that emoji that we using today that we're going to see all through YouTube as they watching this episode? What's that emoji?
Man, we got to put that marathon flag in there, man. Let's put that marathon flag in there like Nipsey, man.
Nipsey with the marathon. Let's go. Throw the marathon flag in the show, in the chat. If you did any of those 4 things, we appreciate you so much. Because Kevin and I, what are we going to tell them, man? What are we going to tell them, KT, if they throw that marathon flag and smash the subscribe button?
We're going to tell them thank you.
Thank you. That's right. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We only do family and sports like talk. And like I said, this is really our family, KT. These are the people that show us some love. We're going to see y'all out here in these streets. So we definitely appreciate y'all showing us some love. SMU, we coming soon. Coach Hart, we've been here for about 10 minutes and we about to get this thing cranked up and take it to a whole nother level. It is the dopest segment in any podcast on this side of the Mississippi. It's fast, it's furious, and it's all about you, Coach Hart. Welcome to the Sports Life Talks initiation.
All right, Coach, to officially welcome you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Top 5 music artists. Number 1, they got to be in order?
No.
Oh, no order. Okay, good. I'm going to say Tupac, Lil Wayne, Drake, T.I. And man, I got to throw a youngster in there, Rod Wave.
Man, that's hey, Coach. You might have just hit one of the top 10, top 20 of top 5s ever. I'm talking about your top 5 might have been. It's up there, Coach. It's up there with the best of them. You get the ox. When we ride, we chilling. You get the ox, Coach. Because you got a banging playlist. Kevin, what are you gonna give Coach Jeremie Hart for that amazing top 5?
All right, Coach. We like to rank everybody's top 5. The highest you can get is 10.
Oh snap!
But B. Jones, I think this is just perfect. He said T.I. T.I. has a song called 24s.
Yeah.
This is the year of the Mamba. Give him the Mamba. Give him 24.
All eyes on me. Let's go.
He just don't know. When he said Tupac, he's already at 20.
Yeah, Tupac got him there, but I think T.I. is supremely underrated, man.
Yes, he is.
I think
Very underrated.
I don't think T.I. is mentioned in the conversation. I think the last time we really considered him as one of those elite rappers was when he was him, Lil Wayne, Kanye, and Jay-Z, Swagger Like Us.
Swagger Like Us.
What? Well, you know what he done so much outside of rapping.
Yes.
You know, obviously getting in trouble and you know, then starting a reality show and now doing comedy and stuff like that. So people just tend to forget, man.
But his lyrics
real music heads know. We know.
Yes.
We know.
All right, Coach. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
Favorite superhero? That's a tough one. I would say my favorite superhero is Superman. I would say Superman. Superman, you know, just being able to fly and have that strength and be able to do what he want to do and come to people's rescue. You know, I love helping people, so, you know.
All right, so we asked that superhero question because we see coaches as superheroes. So B. Jones and I, you know, we travel, we drive everywhere we go. We go to Chicago, we driving. So we have to come up with a playlist. So every coach that's come on here has given us their theme song. So we need for you to give us yours so we got it to our playlist.
My theme song. That's a great question. I think my theme song would be Dedication by Nipsey and Kendrick Lamar.
Hey, how does that one go?
Dedication, hard work, plus patience.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That beat go hard too. I didn't know that was in that track. I don't know why I don't know the Kendrick Lamar verse in there, but that song go hard. Good one.
Yeah, those lyrics really hit me and really mean a lot to me. And that song got me through some tough times. So
you know what, Coach? I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you bringing Nips back because when we first started doing the show, look, that's 8 years. That's 8 years right there.
My wife get ready to head to her class, so she wanted to.
Hey, I'm not mad at you, man. Hey, I'm not mad at you. But Coach, when we first started doing this show back in like 2000, you know, that was kind of right there after we had lost Nip, and everybody was coming on here talking about the marathon, and we had a lot of people use Nipsey. And then, you know, as we kind of moved on, and like then we lost Kobe, and it's like nobody really said the Nip thing no more. So I'm glad you got him back on the show. Thank you so much, Coach.
No doubt.
All right, what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Basketball has taught me to work hard no matter what. It's taught me what hard work really is, and it taught me to work hard no matter what. And what I mean by that is to work hard without looking for a result or expecting something to happen right away, but just hard work, just being who you are, being a part of who you are. And that's what basketball has taught me.
All right, so B and I, we're going to produce a movie that's centered around you. One thing we're missing is a lead actor. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
Man. Michael Early.
I like Early.
Mike Early.
It's Ely, ain't it? Oh no,
Ely. Mike Ely. Mike Ely. My bad. I said Early. Mike Ely. I'm sorry.
He cold with it though. I'm gonna tell you something. I used to be a big Mike Ely fan until he did the little drama where he was like the bad guy, and I said, "Oh, Mike Ely crazy." I don't know. I can't get that character out my head, but that's a bad boy. That's a good one.
Yeah.
We may have a better chance getting Michael Early on the show, though, B. Jones. I don't know if we can get Mike Ely. I don't know if our budget goes to him. You know what I mean? What's funny? It's funny you say that he's on Power right now in the last season of Book 2.
Is he good? Is he good on Power, Casey?
Yeah, he playing a bad guy.
Okay.
But he dope though. He's still whatever role he play. Whatever role.
That's real actors. That's real actors when they make you believe it.
No doubt.
So, Coach, this is probably the most important question that we asked during our initiation. B. Jones and I, we love to travel, and we come to SMU. We ain't got to travel that far, but we got to go get something to eat. So before the game, what's that one food spot we going to, and what's your go-to meal there?
Man, that food spot is Pluckers. It's right there on Greenville. Man, you can get you a 10-piece combo. That spicy ranch and gold rush is fire. Potato tots is fire. You got to get the appetizer, the fried pickles. They got the best fried pickles in the country. No matter what place you go to, I don't think you can find no fried pickles better. I'm on here lobbying for Pluckers. I need an NIL deal.
I was about to say, you just put Pluckers on hard. Hey, I love some Pluckers too. So let's do it. I don't know who invented that gold rush, but that's a blessing. They blessed us. They blessed us with that gold rush, Coach. Well, shout out, hey Kevin, you down with Pluckers? And I'm gonna tell you something. That one Pluckers in particular, I don't know why it seemed like they changed the grease out every day or something. That would now be banging. I've stopped there a couple of times before and after smashing. Hey, that chef's kiss the Pluckers. We coming.
I don't want another Pluckers. I just want to go to that one all the time.
You say they changed the grease?
I think they do. I don't know. They do something.
You know the best stuff. They'll be changing that grease, B. Jones. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm down for it. All right, so as we wrap up the initiation and shift gears to learn more about Jeremie Hart, we need for you to drop your top 5 music artists, your favorite superhero, and your favorite place to eat in the comments. And don't forget to visit our website at sltugotnext.com to check out more of our amazing You Got Next family members. Now, let me pass it over to B as he reintroduces our newest play cousin, Coach Jeremie Hart. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, man.
Today, we're going to have a conversation of the heart. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation today, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody like that one.
I hope so. I worked on it a couple of days. No, I'm just messing with you, Coach. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the SLT family, and congratulations on passing the initiation. Loved your top 5, man. But today, we're about to get serious a little bit because your story is one that we hope a lot of young athletes and also, young athletes that have aspirations of playing pro and then all of a sudden want to become coaches. I think they can learn a lot from you, Coach. I think you got a lot to teach the next generation. So let's tell them your story, but we got to take it back to the beginning in true superhero format. We got to start from the beginning, Coach. When did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
Man, I fell in love with the game of basketball in my neighborhood. I'm from Turner Court. Most people know it as Bunton in South Dallas. I grew up in the projects with my grandma and my mom. I fell in love with the game of basketball, man, right at the park, right at the court, right outside my projects, man. And I felt like it was a way to keep me out of trouble at a young age. So while most of the people around me, growing up in the hood, there's a lot of poverty and a lot of negativity going on around you. And I found peace and positivity in basketball. And I fell in love with the game at a young age.
Kevin,
so B. Jones, before you say anything,
that's what I want to touch on.
Any players at SMU, he told you where he grew up at. He's got them hands. I'm just letting y'all know. He's not to be played with. Hey, B. Jones, Bonton. Hey,
well, that's what I was about to say, Kevin. I was about to say the fact that he dropped Turner Court down to let me know that it was real in the Ville. You know what I'm talking about? It's something special about it when they say, hey, we go by Turner Court, Bonton. You know what I'm talking about? Tread lightly in a sense. But Coach, that's what's up. So you had a career. You started at McLennan. You moved all the way up to McMurray. Walk us through that decision, because I know no kid that's watching this envisions himself playing at a JUCO. It just don't happen. You know what I'm saying, Coach? We all want to be like Mike. You know what I'm talking about? We want to hit the D1 and get all the swag, and but you had a little bit of a different route that took you that way. So walk us through that decision. How did that come about?
Well, you know what, man? It's funny that you say that, because when I was coming out of high school, I had the same aspirations. I wanted to be a Division I player. I wanted to go D1, but I didn't have a D1 work ethic. And at the time, I wasn't real with myself. I wasn't looking in the mirror saying, "Hey, bro, you want to play D1, but you don't work hard enough." You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have nobody around me to tell me that neither. But when somebody asked me, like, "Hey, what school you want to go to?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want to be a Division I basketball player." But I wasn't putting in the time and the work ethic to be one. So I ended up going to JUCO. JUCO taught me a lot of lessons. You had a lot of free time on your hands to get in the gym, work on your game. The facilities and everything is a lot lesser at a JUCO than a Division I. So I'm from the hood, so I'm used to getting it out the mud. So I was already a dog, so I got comfortable being in JUCO, and it taught me a lot, and taught me how to work hard, and taught me how to really take the game serious.
But wait a minute, Coach. It did more than just teach you that, because you averaged about 12 points a game. You averaged about 12. So you knew the talent was there. You got buckets. You worked your way out of the JUCO. You went to another school. You settled in there. You got about 5-6 points, and all of a sudden you get that opportunity to go to McMurray. And I don't know, did somebody talk bad about you? So I don't know what they did to you, Coach, but they put that serum in you, that Captain America serum in you, and you became that dude. What transpired between that time where you were going to JUCO to McMurray that you go for 539 points in a year? You first team all ASC. You was that dude. 20.9 points a game, Coach. What transpired?
Yeah, I think it was just more so of me putting up or shutting up. That was really what it boiled down to. I talked a good game and told people I was a good player and this and that, but I didn't have the stats or the accolades to back it up. I was a good player in the hood, and one thing that I didn't want to become is another really good player from South Dallas that ended up back in the hood, and telling people what I could have been and should have been if this would have happened, or if this coach wouldn't have did me like this. And so when I got to McMurray, I just decided, like, hey, man, I'm going to buckle down. I'm going to start doing things that I never done to get what I never had. And, I started to work my butt off, and I knew I was at a small school, so I wanted to be a pro one day. So I knew what I had to do, what was the task in front of me, and that was to show people that I didn't belong at McMurray, and by that, I had the year that I had, and I signed my first contract overseas.
You went pro. So I want to put a pin in it right there, because we're going to talk about the coaching here in a second. We're going to transition over to coaching, because this, we want to talk about that. But I want you to talk to the kids for a moment. Your story is probably all too familiar. You were able to beat the odds, Coach. But if you had the opportunity for somebody, an old head, to sit down with you when you were 18 and making that decision to go to McLennan, what would that advice be? What was those words that you would have needed to hear that you can hand out right now to the youngsters that's watching this game that may be forced or may have to look at a JUCO to where they can find success, the silver lining, even in a dark moment?
That advice would be to work hard, extremely hard, with no reward, without expecting no reward. Like, just work your butt off, man. Don't think, oh, because I work hard for a couple weeks, I'm supposed to get this in a month, or I'm supposed to get this in a year. Just let hard work be who you are. And then another thing I would say is, man, like, don't look to your left, don't look to your right. Just run your race. You can't worry about, what school your boy at, or how much he averaging over there and what he got going on over there. You just got to stay focused on your path. And I love my journey looking back, and I love talking about it, actually, because, everybody see the 5-star kid go to Texas or North Carolina, and then he goes to the NBA and turn pro and this and that. But that's like a shot in the dark. Like, most kids gonna have my story. They're gonna go through some things and struggle and have to go JUCO and have to work their butt off and like you said, beat the odds. So I just love telling my story when it comes to talking about it, because I want kids to understand, like, man, the last thing I tell you is just be who you say you are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I thought I was a good player. I told people I was a good player, and at the time I really wasn't, because I wasn't even working hard as I should have been. But I was out here telling people that I was a good player, and that translates to now when you see kids on Instagram or social media saying they working out or saying they in the gym or putting their videos up, but in reality they really not doing nothing, and the only people they fooling is themselves, or they fooling some people out here, because that's just where we at,
right,
with the trickery and the foolery on the internet. But the real people who know, like, man, when I see you and I watch you play, or I get around you, I can tell a dude that work hard, from off my conversation with him, and tell a dude that don't work hard. I just got that gift, I guess. So
we're gonna talk about that gift as a recruiting coordinator right now, Coach. So you work, you do your thing, you go pro 10 years, you get in the college ranks, and I got to give your hat off again. We could probably we could do a whole class. We could do a fall thesis on your career, because you start off as like a GA. You have to work your way. You got to beat the pavement through small schools all the way. Now you at SMU, but we're gonna lighten the mood here a little bit, because I don't know, it's something organic, it's something authentic, it's something surreal. It's like a Disney special or something. We all eating Skittles and rainbows when we get a kid from South Dallas that gets the opportunity to come back home and coach after you went through your trials, tribulations, found success, went on, played pro, and now you come back home. What was that conversation like? And on top of that, this is a married man who got this phone call, right? We 8 years of the thing, so you get the phone call that, hey, SMU wants you to come coach. How cool is this to come home and to be with the family and bring the whole troop and the tribe here to Dallas, Texas?
Man, it was a tremendous blessing. I can't thank God enough, man. As I've gotten older, I've developed a strong relationship with Jesus Christ, who's the head of my life, man. And as you get older, you can kind of hear God's voice, better than you did when you was younger and trying to do things your own way. One thing I always tell you, a lot of people don't know this, but in 2020, when COVID hit, I started my coaching career in Canada. I went to Canada to coach. When I retired, COVID hit, we lost our job. So I came home, and the only place I could coach was professional basketball, because I had not finished my degree. My college coach, he called me and said, hey, man, I think you'll be great in coaching. You're great. You're already coaching. You're already doing player development. Go back to school and finish your degree. And I was like, Coach, there's no way I'm going back to school. I've been playing overseas for many years and got a family. I'm not going back to school. And I knew that I had way more hours than the average person to finish school. Long story short, I did it. I remember the first time I talked to the advisor, she told me I had 62 hours to graduate. And I looked at her upside her head, and she said, yeah, you'll be done in 2023. And I was like, no, ma'am, I can't be done in 2023. I need to get this degree at ASAP. So I graduated in 22. when I graduated, I got a call from Jerome Tang to join his staff at Kansas State. And that's what started my GA journey, my coaching journey. I was already doing player development with a lot of players in Dallas, and I built my resume with working with those players in Dallas, and my career kind of took off from there, so.
Coach, you ain't dropping no small names. Jerome Tang, you in the locker room with Keontae Johnson. It was another All-American on that team, too. I don't know why I can't think of
Marquise Noel.
Marquise Noel. And y'all, y'all act a fool. I'm talking about, I still to this day,
Yeah. Hey, the last thing I'll tell you about that, this is how God works, man. I literally got the call from Coach Tang leaving Duncanville ISD, getting fingerprinted. I was going to coach at Byrd Middle School for David Peavy in Duncanville, and I was going to do player development with the varsity at Duncanville. Just because I didn't really know what route I wanted to go into coaching, and Coach Peavy offered me the opportunity. It was some good money. I came home. I told my wife, I said, "Hey, look, babe, I'm gonna go to Duncanville. I'm gonna coach in Duncanville for a year, and we see what happened." And she was like, "Okay, how much is it?" And I told her. She was excited. She was like, "Yeah, you be home," and da 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 da. I go get fingerprinted. They put me in the group text with the other coaches. I literally leave out of the fingerprint office, get in my car, and Coach Tang called me and offered me the GA job to go to Kansas State. And, I was quiet for a minute, and Coach was like, "Hey, man, you're not going to say nothing?" And I was like, "Yeah, Coach, I'm excited. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to go home and explain to my wife that I'm about to choose to go be a GA and not stay at home and coach at Duncanville when I just told her I was going to." So, but I told my wife, "Hey, look, this is God's voice talking to me. It might be something that you don't understand right now, but if you love me like you say you do, I need you to have faith in what I'm doing, and faith that I got a relationship with Jesus Christ, and God is sending me on this path." And looking back, I get chills talking about it, because obviously
I'm getting chills.
Obviously I'm back at home, and who would have thought, God would bring me back at home as SMU joins the ACC and the Power Five, and to be back home with my family in a bigger role. So, I'm truly blessed.
Hey, baby, I'm moving to Manhattan, by the way. Manhattan, Kansas, not New York. Manhattan, Kansas.
She was like, "What?"
No, hey, you over here hitting home runs, man. That's super dope, because we gonna talk a little bit about your coach. Who's SMU's men head coach?
Andy Enfield is our head coach.
Okay, so Andy probably finna get mad at me, because you about to speak for the entire SMU program. What is the expectations? What is the culture of this team? You guys are on the precipice of a new season. We're about to take this SMU Mustang team into the ACC. We already see the football team has made that transition, but basketball a little bit different. You can't hide players in basketball the same way you can in football. So this got to be 1v1. You got to win all your matchups. You got to do things the right way. This is big boy basketball. Are you guys super excited? Is there a little chatter in the locker room, or what's going on? How us as the fans, should we be excited about SMU basketball this fall?
Man, everybody in Dallas should be super excited. I don't think people in Dallas are excited enough to know what we building and what we got going on, man, because we got a great head coach, a great leader, and Coach Andy, who's won at every level, every place he's coached, he's won. He's been to 2 Elite Eights. He has 12 NBA players since 2018, so that's a 6-year span of having, which is the fourth most in the country. Coach is just a great guy. Our whole staff is great. Our players are great. We love our team. We got a good group. We're excited about our group. I don't want to put expectations on what we can do or what we're going to do. I just want to, kind of let it be organic, like when I was at K-State, and see what happens. Because when I was at K-State, we was picked last in the Big 12 the year I got there with Coach Tang. And, obviously we finished third, and we went to the Elite Eight and was 1 game away from the Final Four in my first year in Division I. So I just kind of want to take that approach and that vibe, man, and bring it over here to SMU, and when we see where we at when March get here.
Man, you stole my fun, Coach. Oh, I need you to say we popping Wake Forest, we busting Duke. I need you to come on today. No, hey, we going to Chapel Hill. We gonna route North Carolina. No, I'm just messing with y'all. I'm just messing with y'all, Mustang. No, but Coach, you're a recruiting coordinator. You talked about being able to figure it out, having that gift, that spirit of discernment on your heart. People laughed at SMU. I'm just gonna say, I don't know if y'all know it in the locker room, but out here in the media world, people laughed at SMU when they said y'all was coming over and they said y'all wasn't gonna get monies and all that stuff for 10 years, and they say SMU don't fit, doesn't belong. Me and Kevin would look at them and we'd be at these tournaments, we'd be like, are y'all crazy? Y'all know what? They got a president name on the library down there. They got money. The boys got his own money. That's but Coach, you kind of dissolve over this money. I got a feeling college will start putting general managers in place here over the next couple of years to manage some of these NIL deals, but that's kind of your position right now as a recruiting coordinator. You pulling the big fish like Jermaine O'Neal Jr. You're having these conversations. You're selling SMU to all of these players around the country, Coach. We know it's there. We know that once you guys get that opportunity to be on the main stage, you belong and you're going to show the world. But how are you having these conversations before, how are you building that confidence, building that belief when nobody's seen it yet?
Yeah, man. I think it's easy because we're just telling the truth. We're not fabricating nothing. We're not lying about nothing. I think when you're telling the truth about something, it just comes out real easy. So when I'm talking to players and recruits and their families, I'm just telling them, the truth about our staff, the truth about coach, the truth about SMU and what we building. And, a lot of these kids, obviously in the past in Dallas, we've had a strong history of really good players leaving the city, going to go play for other schools. And, one thing that I tell a lot of really good players is like, hey, man, you can either go be a really good player over here and be another player that come through there, or you can stay home and come to SMU and be a hometown hero and start a tradition and have your own legacy here. And I think if you do something like that, then you etched in stone for, forever, as we go into the ACC, like, man, who when they think of 20 years from now, what players came to SMU and turned this thing around when we're winning championships and things like that. Like, man, these kids' names are going to be mentioned, forever. And shoot, they might end up having statues outside, who knows? So, it's kind of easy to talk about and easy to I don't want to say sell, because you're not selling nothing. We're just telling the truth. So, I enjoy what I do, love what I do. I grew up an SMU fan as a kid. I know all the Dallas legends who played at SMU. One was a big brother to me, Brian Hopkins. Was a Lincoln legend, played with Chris Bosh, went 40-0 in high school. Brian is like a big brother to me. He's one of the greatest players to ever come through SMU. So I've been an SMU fan for a long time. So for me to work here and be able to be here in this moment, it means the world to me, and I'm super excited about it. I wake up every day, just super blessed.
Coach Eflin should be smiling right now. You killed that, Coach. You the truth. You got me excited. You got me super excited. But I'm going to say this. I don't know who was responsible for it. When I first moved out here to Dallas, I would be driving through like Oak Cliff and some of the lower parts of Dallas, and I would see these billboards with football players and basketball players who decided to stay home. I thought that was the dopest campaign. And it was even one out in like Capel or something. It was a kid from Capel who stayed home. He had a billboard right there close to his high school. I just thought that was dope. Y'all need to bring that back. All right, Coach.
Well, really, we can't bring it back because the NCAA has took their rule out. So that's the NCAA.
Oh, dog. Yeah, that was gold. That was cold. Yeah. I like that, being able to drive down the street and see. I was like, oh, that kid played right here, and he had SMU. Okay. Oh well, NCAA, y'all no fun. That's just stop. Welcome to the championship rounds. Now, Coach, the championship rounds is a fun part of the show. With Kevin and I, we typically go 1v1, and you are now calling all the shots. We go 3 rounds, but today it is the final round. We're going to take it to the final round, Coach. And this is going to be a would you rather, okay? So Kevin and I are both sneakerheads. Before the show, we know basketball, and you got the Nike logo on your shirt. You know this thing it's a culture, right? So, being a super sneakerhead, before the show, Kevin and I both picked a pair on sneakers that we thought that you may like, and we surprised you with them. So, what we're gonna do on the count of 3, we're gonna get you to say, "Hold that sneaker," and we're gonna show you what we got. Whichever shoe you select is one and done. They will win this episode and be crowned the champion. All right, coach, it's all on your back. So good luck with this one. All right, here we go. On the count of 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker.
I already know I'm going to lose this one.
Man, I got to go with the head coach.
Oh,
what?
Oh,
I just knew I was going to lose. Well, pony up, B. Joe. Pony up.
I said that man can throw some blue laces. I mean, he can throw some red laces in that thing. He'll be off the chain, man. I don't know what
he
to
got
do.
them fours on, man. Them fours is tough.
Them fours are tough, B. Jones. I didn't think I was going to win this one, so I ain't going to lie.
Let me see. Who in the SEC? Yeah, they Maryland colors too, coach.
Maryland in the Big Ten now.
Oh, that's right. Hold on, let me think of an ACC school who wear black and red. who wear black? I don't think it is an ACC school that wear black and red. Somebody.
I know one. SMU.
Hey, that's right. That's right. You know what I didn't think about? Y'all do have the off-color black, which is fire, by the way. All right, Coach Hart. We told y'all we was gonna have a heart-to-heart today, and we did. But we got to leave everybody feeling positive, feeling inspired, excited about following your journey on Twitter at Coach Hart 32. It's a lot of people that's gonna want to check in on you to see how this thing turned out, because you really 5 years ago, you got a long way to go, my guy. And we gonna all be tuned in. But what are you excited about, Coach? The title of the show is what you got next. What's up next for Coach Jeremie Hart?
Man, I really can't say what's up next, but I love being in the right now, man. I love my job here at SMU. I love being assistant coach here and the recruiting coordinator. I'm just looking forward to having a great season and rebuilding this program and putting this program on the map. You know, I'm a big believer in being where your feet are. So, you know, I just want to help SMU be on top and be a national brand.
Coach, I'm so sorry.
It's a gift and a curse when somebody says I want to be where my feet are. I'm just letting you know.
Every single coach that came on this show and said that got promoted the next offseason, Coach. I don't know what it is about it. Every single coach that came on here and said, I just want to be where my feet are, it is like, hey, congratulations. So you just got, I don't know, you gonna get a raise or a promotion or something, Coach Hart. Let's go, KT.
We're
gonna claim that.
When you saw us doing this, Coach, we weren't talking about you. It's just the fact you said those words.
That's the one. That's the SMU.
I got you.
All right. So, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Shout outs. Yeah, man. Just shout out to our coaching staff, to the great group of guys I work with at SMU. You know, to my family, my wife and kids, and my mom. And my brothers and sisters.
Real quick, give us those 6 kids' names, because I couldn't remember them all.
Demarie, Johnny, Jaden, Kashana, Kamaya, and Angel.
And which one is in the NBA? See what I'm saying?
I got you with that one.
Demarie, it's Demarie, all right? You say Demarie?
Demarie, he's actually the oldest. He's 22 years old. So he the one that could have been. So
yeah, he play on the G League. Demarie, congratulations, brother.
Well, B. Jones, we made You Got Next history. We never had somebody on the show get some sugar before their wife went to work.
I'm trying to tell. I kind of get jealous. I'm like, my wife don't do.
My wife just look at me, wave, and keep going.
Shout out to your wife. That's dope, man. And congratulations on the 8 years, man. That's awesome. That's awesome.
No doubt. I appreciate you.
All right, Coach. So this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call out the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Tell them my story, and I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who you calling out? Who should have next?
Man, I think my guy Anthony Anderson should have next. He's on the women's side at SMU. He's assistant coach under Coach Wilson. That's my guy. I think you guys should have him up next. He's a great dude and a great coach.
He kick it with us too, man.
That's Yeah.
That's our guy. So, hey, it is official, sir. Anthony, let the world know that you are up next. You are officially on the clock. Your ticket just got punched, and we got to get you on the show. We got to get him on the show before the season, KT, because y'all know we love some women's basketball around here. We got to get Coach Anderson on the show. So get your top 5 ready. Get your superhero, your favorite track. Get it all together, because we're going to make this thing happen pretty soon. But Coach Jeremie Hart, you got next. You a trailblazer, coach. You are icon. You a superhero. You are so authentic, down to earth. I love your energy. I love what you're doing for the game. Your story. I told you we need to write a book on this man's story. It's so much to learn. And congratulations to you, sir, because you're doing it all with a smile. And you got so much more to give. We're going to be with you all the way, coach. Let us know if you need something, because you are extraordinary. You are elite. You deserve a yeet. Wop, 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 wop. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Hey,
sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no doubt.
It's some you finna pop out on the ACC, coach. Y'all finna pop out on them. Hey, thank y'all for watching another episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. We super appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all. We can't thank y'all enough for giving us the views, the likes, or the all the love that y'all show us. We can't do it without y'all. We're gonna keep rocking 10 toes down, holding the city of Dallas, Texas down just for all of y'all. And if anytime SMU need us, we gonna come running like Forrest Gump ran out that you know what I'm saying, how he turned that corner. That's me and KT on our way to SMU. If y'all ever want us to come out there and show y'all some support, make sure if you're watching this joint, you hit that subscribe button, share this with your friend, throw the marathon flag, and let KT and I know that you did join the family today, so we can wish you a special thank you and reach out to you. I don't know, we might do something special. We might give out a hoodie today. I don't know. We're going to do something special for one lucky fan. And make sure y'all are tapping in at Sports Life Talk, all one word, every single platform, just like you got at Coach Hart 32 on Twitter. We would love to have y'all along this journey. Now, we got two public service announcements. Number one, download this show in the audio form. Kevin told you we always on the road. I'm a podcast guy. I irritate him with the podcast. Y'all make sure y'all download this show as well as almost 700 other episodes in the audio format. If you love podcasts, you can keep the energy, the laughs, the inspiration all going forward. And you're in the car, the kitchen, the gym, whatever. You got that podcast right there for you on Spotify or Apple iTunes, whichever direction you want to go. And last but not least, DFW, this is home. We not hard to find. We would love to have you on the show if you got next. If you got a story, if you got something out there that the world needs to hear, hit us up. Go to our website, sltyougotnext.com. Click on the nominate tab. Just give us a little bit of information about yourself and why you think you got next, and we're going to reach out and give you an audition to be on the show. We're not playing with this. This is us. We right here. You play cousins, and we would love to have you on the show. All right, KT, congratulations on the one-shot win. I didn't know Coach had a poor taste in sneakers, but it's okay. I forgive him. The dude is blessed. You know what I'm talking about? We just got to work on his decision-making skills a little bit when it comes to sneakers. But KT, congratulations, man.
I appreciate that, B. Jones. You know good and well, you and I ain't running nowhere. So SMU, we're going to speed walk there, because if we run like Forrest Gump, we are not making it to the arena. But, Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Man, I thank you guys, man. Y'all great. I love the energy. Great interview, man. Keep doing what y'all doing, man.
Because this one for my dedication. Yeah. Plus patience. Let's go. Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better. And keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest hut in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and life talking this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.